right, it is Thursday and I was contacted by somebody through Facebook about picking up a truckload of scrap, including a complete AC unit that's been evacuated. So hopefully it's enough to justify going to the scrapyard. I've got some errands to run out there anyway, so that would work out really well. Hopefully I can film while I'm there, but if not, I'll at least show you what I ended up with. Alright, so this is what I got. It was a lot of work, but luckily there were two guys there that were helping me out. So I got all this scrap. I got a bunch of car parts, including rotors and alternators and things of that nature. This is a complete AC unit and it wasn't disassembled. That was a nightmare. I'm actually taking that home. That's a bar cooler back there. I was thinking about keeping it and reselling it, but I've done damage to it and it was already damaged before I put it in. I'm just going to strip it out for the stainless and for the copper and be done with it. And then inside here are a ton of just miscellaneous parts, but there's quite a bit of stainless, aluminum, and copper, so I should get some value out of it. It is going to take some work. And then that chair right there, that actually, I got to look at it again, but it looks fine. I think I can just flip it for a few dollars rather than throw it into shred. So I'm going to head to the scrapyard. It's going to be a pain to get all this stuff intertwined out of here, but I need to unload this and take just the two units and the chair home. So that's where I'm heading now. How you doing?
What year's your truck?
2002. definitely got my workout. Can't exactly say that was fun. Banged myself up pretty good today. Elbow, knee, a lot of heavy lifting. Good workout, but the body's gonna pay for it later. Oh well. It's done. I'm taking all this stuff home. So $57 for that load at 7.75 cents a pound, 740 pounds. Not too bad considering that I kept some starters and alternators and the cooler as well as the large HVAC unit. So got to turn all that in the next time I go back, but not too bad for that pickup from somebody who contacted me on Facebook. Let's see what we got here. So we got some metal there, more metal back there. This box even got that stuff down there. More here. Man, I have to do a lot of sorting. That's nasty. Yeah, have to just go through this piece by piece, I guess. I'm not gonna, there's too much heavy stuff. I'm not gonna be able to film it, unfortunately. But yeah, there's plenty of metal here to take, and let's check out the other ones while we're here. This one here, don't really see too much. Nope, looks like they just put most of the cardboard in this one. And on this side, nope, nothing back down in there. So that one I don't have to worry about. And the last one here. Oh man. Big concrete pad means that I won't be getting much underneath. Take that. They're all empty boxes. There's nothing in. Piece of wood. Yeah, nothing down there either. Got some brass on there. And yeah, there's wire in that one. Let's see if we can pull out the whole thing. Yeah, so it's on this box. Take that. There's conduit back there. I might have to jump in and see if that's full as well. Man, nothing wants to move easy today. And down there, nothing. Alright, so not too much else other than what you saw. Got that big sheet, and then this box here, and a bunch of panels. And then that piece there, and I did find some really nice thick wire, short piece of it, and in that conduit in the other one, it was just empty. There was nothing else in there. So that's everything. Let's head on to the next one. All right. Oh man, look at this angle iron. Oh, that piece is too big to take, but that piece and maybe that piece I can take. Definitely gonna take that. That's fiberglass. I mean, I could throw it into shred, but it's really not all that heavy, and I got a bunch of stuff already to take tomorrow. And so I think I'm gonna take the heavy iron, maybe 1 or 2 of these short ladders and then throw them into shred because I am not separating out the aluminum. It's not worth it. And that'll be it. So let me get started. I was gonna take the extra ladders, but there's so much fiberglass on them. I don't know if the yard's gonna give me crap. I mean, it's like 80% weight fiberglass and 20% aluminum, and I'm not cutting the aluminum off and having to deal with the fiberglass, so the rest are staying. I'm done. That's everything. Not a bad little score. All right, so I stopped at an open top that I can't film just because of the activity, as I mentioned before, and I picked up 3 light fixtures and just a little bit of metal. Other than that, probably be more hassle than they're actually worth. They're going to take up a lot of room, so that's even more I've got to take tomorrow, but it is something. But I'm at the next open top. Actually, I left that there, I think, the other night. Let's see what we got. A little bit of wire there. Jump in and take a look, but it doesn't look like they've done a lot since I was here, I don't know, 2-3 nights ago. So let's take a look. All right, so a little bit of wire more. Take that piece of metal, concrete, insulation. This is just plastic hose. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, there's nothing back here. Looks like they just did a small job because unless somebody else is getting to this stuff, I don't think there's a whole lot going on. Let's see. Oh, we will take that and this tiny little piece of conduit, and that is everything underneath there. Yeah, that's it. All right. Big score on that one. All right. This one was recently emptied and just trash. Yeah, I'll go check that other corner, but doubtful. Nothing good. Okay, this one, I don't think I've ever found anything in this one, but it's right on my path to these two, so I always check it. Maybe one day I'll find something. All right. Nope, same old, same old. And then they put this one over here by the camera. Oh, little piece of metal right here. Other than that, it is just junk. No wire, nothing. So we'll take that and be on our way. Last stop of the night, and my favorite location has 1, 2, 3 dumpsters now. They got something big happening. Hopefully that'll work out well for me. And I see a metal chair, I see some tanks. There's probably going to be a lot of illegal dumping. Yeah, so I found out, you see that tank there? If the manufacturer hole punch is punched, I can take them in. That one isn't. So that might not have been bled out. So I'll check these others. If they are, then I'll take them. And if they're not, then I won't. So that's what I'm going to take in there. Let's take a look over here. Looks like maybe a few new boxes to go through. Not a whole lot. No good score of metal, which can only take so much tomorrow anyway. So this one here, gotta get in up over here. And this one has nothing in it. So I don't know if you can see that or not down there. Anyway, there's nothing down there. So let's get in that first one and see what we can find. All right, loss prevention awareness. Got some plastic frames. That's plastic. Looks like just a desk clean out. Ooh, some bank statements or something. So yeah, see, I can't take that because the pull punch isn't punched. So unfortunately, that's got to stay. This one's probably the same thing, yeah. So, I mean, I could probably punch it, but then, I mean, I got to take the refrigerant out of them. This chair is actually coming with me that's got metal on it. This here, see that as well. And it just, I mean, I could easily, I say easily, but it looks like the thread, name escapes me, I should know. But the stem has been taken out, so all I got to do is punch those holes, and that stem's been taken out too. I don't know. I wish they were just punched, and then I'd take them all. That one actually feels heavier than the others. It's just wood. That's a shame. Yeah, they didn't punch any of these. Let's see. Fairly certain that by them taking the stem out, this is no longer going to be full. Dang it. I just don't know. Oh, I missed a little piece of wire and my chair. All right, so this one is probably going to be slim pickings. I think I've been through almost all of these, maybe some at the end. There is a board, so I'll take that. That's got something in it. Oh, it's a panel. Plastic. Can't do anything with it. There is a little piece of little panel. Something in there, probably another panel. No. Look at that. That's nice. It's a couple of pounds. Take it. There's some more. Ooh. Oh, now I gotta go fetch that on the other side of the railing. knocked it down. There's something in there. Let's see. Little relay. Not a whole lot of metal in that. Empty, empty, empty. There's something in there. Oh yeah. That's nasty. Yep. These are all metal. Take that. Bit of scrap there. Hopefully that stayed in the truck. Okay, a piece of metal. Yeah, sorry, I know if there's no illegal dumping here. So I've taken one of these apart, and most of that is just plastic, so I don't even bother with it. But I know that just finding refrigerator parts isn't all that interesting, but sometimes I do find illegal dumping in here, and that makes it interesting. Like the time that I found a bunch of lawnmower motors and transmissions and stuff. That's good. Look at that copper motor. Definitely taking that. That's primarily just plastic, so that stays framing. Take that, that's copper. More copper. It's got another little motors in it again, yeah. So that one, that's got some weight to it. I think there's something in there that's more than plastic. Let's see what we got here. Another motor. That one's a heavy one as well. That's heavy. Oh, just because there's a track inside of it. A little bit of wire. And nothing. This is all stuff that I already went through. And then nothing. Oh, there's a little bit of metal. Alright, that pretty much finishes that. Trail of destruction. Alright. Done. I'll grab my little pieces of scrap. Probably got about, I don't know, 20, 25 pounds of metal, which it adds up. So I'll take it. And what is, oh, those are just beer bottles. I thought it might be a compressor for a second. I haven't found one of those in here in a few days. But, all right, time to head home. Okay, so this is my haul from yesterday. And got some pretty decent stuff like this heavy angle iron. I'm going to turn that into shred. These aluminum ladders I described yesterday, I think I'll cut off these sections here, but the rest, it's probably worth more shred, because if I cut all that aluminum off, I have to throw out the heavy fiberglass, and that aluminum only weighs, probably if I cut all that off, 3 or 4 pounds at only 3 or 4 times the amount of shred. So for that reason, that's why I'm not taking those apart. And then I got other steel content. And then here are the lights that I got. One of them does still have the bulbs in them. I couldn't get the section off to get the bulbs out. I'll separate that out because that'll be more aluminum. And then I also got just more scrap down in there. So more of a shred run than anything else, but definitely can add to my overall pile. So since I didn't really show you what amounted to the large paycheck I got when I went with my girlfriend, that was like a $400 small scale paycheck, I won't get as much today, but I want to give you an idea so when I show you the total amount, what I'm bringing in to get that. So I've got everything lined up here because in addition to separating this stuff and all the shred, I need to take in that table. I've got all of those lights still that I need to pile in there, and I've got a ton of shred back here, and then that is also going to be shred. None of that is stainless, it is all magnetic, which was kind of a bummer. I've got these containers of shred and also these. But for the small scale, I will be taking in all these copper tubed aluminum radiators. I have a few, I'm not going to separate the copper out of that, but I have a few motors and alternators that I have in the back corner here. I'll take a picture of those and show those, but that'll be on the small scales as well. I've got irony aluminum. I've got clean cast. This is all clean, I think it's extrusion. I was going to keep those, but I decided not to. I'm tired of hoarding stuff, and unless I absolutely need it at the moment, I'm not going to keep stuff. So all that's clean aluminum. That's going to get turned in. #1 wire. This here, I might get the #1 price for. I'm not sure. That's why I separated that out. We'll see. I was very surprised on what they were giving me #1 last time for. All this is aluminum wire. Then I've got all my data wire, extension wire, and unfortunately the stuff with the old school sheeting on it, that does not come off at all. That's got some good wire in it. That'd be #1, but it's got to get thrown in with the extension and house wire because I just can't separate it. I've got clean aluminum, #1 copper, #2 copper, and then some stuff I got some questions about. All this is aluminum sheet or extrusion. I don't get any separate price for either of those, so it all goes into one. And then I've got my stainless steel here, which includes that plate. All these lead batteries, and then I've got a bunch of smaller ones inside. In addition to that, all of these compressors are going on the small scales. Each one of these is about 50 pounds, so there's over 200 pounds there, and then I've got another one back there. I've got some aluminum cast housings there, which I'm going to add to these, and I think that is about everything. So now you have an idea of what it looks like when I take it in, and the separating that I need to do. It does take quite a bit of time, but it's not so bad. I actually enjoy it. So I need to separate all this and add it to the rest, and then start sorting all this, because all of this, everything, has to fit in my truck somehow. Luckily I was pretty good at Tetris when I was a kid, so hopefully I can make this work. Some of this stuff will go inside the cab, but everything else has to fit back here. All right, so that is everything. And I just put all of my small stuff, I gotta remember to put that one back in the back of the truck for the small scale, because it's a lot easier to do it here than it is over there since there's concrete barriers by your doors. So I will head over to there next. So for what I just unloaded off the back of the truck before I went to the small scale, it ended up being 1,060 pounds, so almost half a ton. And at 7.75 cents a pound, $82.15 for that portion of the scrapyard. All right, so for all the small scale items, this is the entire list. It's quite long, but irony aluminum shredder, I think that was aluminum wire that he classified as that. I'm not positive. There's a couple of questions that I should have asked before I took off. That was 6 pounds at 19 cents a pound for $1.14. Number one, insulated copper wire. That was 15 pounds at $1.70 a pound, so $25 there. Number two was 56 pounds for 83 cents a pound, so you're looking at less than half the price between the two. And that's $46.48. I had some number two copper at $2.84 a pound, $42.60. Yellow brass, 2 pounds of that, $1.70 a pound, $3.40. Bare bright copper wire, I sorted out a little bit of that, so that was $3.20 a pound at $9.60. And then I did have some stainless in there, so 12 pounds of that at 49 cents a pound, $5.88. Light ballast, 12 cents a pound for 27 pounds, $3.24. And I had 146 pounds in batteries, so 22 cents a pound. That's not too terrible. So that's $32.12. And then this irony aluminum and another one that I've got, I don't know what these are, but I don't know if he's picking up a screw or something on aluminum that I'm separating. And like I said, I need to pay closer attention to that and figure out what's going on, because I'm getting dinged by that. And then another one down here is 47 pounds. So the two add up to over 70 pounds at 19 cents a pound. So I only got $4.56 for that section. Old sheet aluminum, 46 cents a pound, 69 pounds for $31.74. 1010 aluminum, 42 pounds of that, 56 cents a pound, $23.52. So even though I'm getting dinged on some irony aluminum, he's actually going through the effort of sorting out between old sheet and 1010 aluminum to make sure that I'm getting a better price on that. So I'm not sure what's going on. Some more stainless, 5 cents a pound, 49 cents a pound, $2.45. Some more number one insulated copper wire, again $1.70 a pound, $8.50 for that. Electric small motors, 32 cents a pound for 11 pounds, so $3.52. There's the other irony aluminum for 47 pounds, and that's $8.93. And then I had an alternator or two for 13 pounds at 28 cents a pound, so $3.64. That was probably one alternator. And then the rest of it, I had aluminum copper radiators, and that was 65 pounds of that at $1.39 a pound, and that came out to $90 just in radiators. And then sealed units, all my compressors. So it was 293 pounds there at 16 cents a pound, $46.88. So my grand total for everything came to $394.05. You add in the $82 for the shred, and that was a great $370 day. So really happy with that. And I'm going to keep sorting out all the odds and ends, trying to get the most out of it. Well, sort of the most. I don't go all the way all the time, but I do what I feel like doing, and it does equate to a decent paycheck when I take that in. So not too bad of a day, and that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.